I'm Hidden, and today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of Hytale. After 8 long years of waiting, the Hytale Early Access is finally out. I know me and many others have been on an emotional roller coaster following this game, but it's finally here. I've been playing Hytale all day. I just wanted to share some of my initial thoughts about the Early Access with others, without giving away too much, so I won't spoil any of the surprises that the game has in store for you. If you are already playing, I want to know if you agree or if you feel a bit differently about the game, and if you're on the fence about trying it out, hopefully I can help you make a decision on whether the game is worth trying out or not. The first thing most people will want to do when they first log in is change their avatar. And much to my surprise, there was quite a bit to choose from. I spent maybe around 2 hours trying to decide what my character would look like before ultimately deciding that I would just make it look similar to my Minecraft character. The avatar creator does not give you as much creative freedom as the Minecraft skins, but the array of hairstyles and clothing options kept me satisfied. They did make me wonder how the Hytale team would support community-made content for avatars in the future. One of my first thoughts about how this might be done is through maybe a separate storefront or website where creators could submit their cosmetics, where then people could download and install cosmetics they like, while at the same time the Hytale team could moderate the type of content that would be allowed into the game. But then again, we are in early access, so I don't expect them to address this over gameplay or over any other in-game systems at the moment. But speaking of gameplay, let's talk about my first few hours playing the game. And for reference, I did start on a vanilla single player world in the exploration mode, which is the mode I will be covering the most because I avoided creative just to make sure I got to explore, learn, and discover in a, not really sure how to put this, in a more natural way. Kind of like back in early Minecraft days when I just had to try stuff out. And to be honest, with the fun I was having, I would recommend that you play the game in a similar way. One of the first things I noticed pretty quickly is that the game is very beautiful. There are plenty of things that would make me stop and just take in the scenery. Not only that, but there were creatures everywhere, from the expected cows, pigs, and sheep, to the well-designed, intimidating monsters that roam Orbis. Speaking of monsters, don't underestimate them. Early on, even the normal skeleton can give you a pretty good beating if you're not prepared. The combat in the game feels pretty great, with cool abilities and armor that matters, but where it really shines is multiplayer. That's right, multiplayer is available, although it is still experimental, and me and my friends did run into a few issues, like this one.
I don't know. Oh, that actually hurt.
Oh, that hurt you actually? Ow, okay, yeah, that did hurt. Not that much, but it did hurt. Well, it's nice to know that we can hit each other with our bare hands and it not be that... What the heck was that? Do it again? I'm not even over there.
I think we might be having some connection issues. I was standing right in front of you.
Am I over here now?
Like, no, you're just like hovering in place.
But nothing a quick relog couldn't fix. Setting up multiplayer was super easy. You just press escape, then open the online menu, and you can generate a code to send to your friends so that they can join you. But anyway, back to the PvP. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of me fighting my friends, but PvP does feel fast-paced and deadly. And there are probably a lot of techniques and strategies that I'm not aware of that I'm sure the community will find in time. Now let's talk about one of my favorite parts of the game, building. I'm very happy to say there are many blocks and decorations to play with. Admittedly, I'm not fully comfortable yet building in Hytale, but I did get to build something I could be happy about, with the help of many different types of wood and stone with their unique versions of chairs, shelves, doors, and other things that you can furnish your home with. If you have any feelings about this game, it's really important that you share them with the Hytale devs. They are looking for feedback. So after playing for a bit, here are my top 5 things I would want added or changed in Hytale. Number 1. I would actually want to see crops grow based on the amount of days to give a bit more value to the crops you grow. For example, in Minecraft, it's really easy to accumulate way more food than you would use, which can make farming obsolete pretty fast. Number 2. I would like torches to light up more space. The game is pretty dark already, and I don't really want to fill my house with more lights, when I could be putting more decor down. Number 3. Better AI on the monsters. The creatures in this game have a lot of personality individually, but when it comes to fighting together, they mostly mob you. And I think it would be cool for them to form some kind of strategy that we as players would have to overcome. Number 4. Spears. I just think they'd be a cool weapon. Number 5. The most important one. fishing. I know it's planned, but I want a more in-depth fishing system I could really sink my teeth into. One that records the size of the fish we catch, and fish tanks so we could collect and show them off. Maybe also unique fish that only show up under unique conditions. I think, to be honest, I just want a fishing themed update. But all this to say, I had a really fun time with early access. In fact, me and my friends are planning on playing it again tomorrow. This is my first video, so I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like. And if you want to see more gaming content, I plan on covering more Hytale and some other games in the future. If that's something you like, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see a video about Hytale where I cover more of like a tips and tricks or anything else you want to know, just let me know in the comments below. For now, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.